Hello students, welcome to Vyas Certification Kota. In this series of NCERT discussion, it is time to continue further with Mathematics class 11th. The chapter which we are dealing with is straight lines, and this is exercise number 10.2 which we'll be dealing with over here. Now exercise 10.2 deals with various forms of the equation of straight line, right from the 2-point form, point slope form. Then you move on to the intercept, which is x-intercept, y-intercept, separate forms. Then you move on to the intercept form, which is double intercept form or that matter. And finally, gradually moving on to something called a normal form, x sin alpha plus y, x cos alpha plus y sin alpha is equal to p, that kind of a form. Right. So, questions are based on all of these forms one by one, and we'll be discussing the questions. Let's begin with the first one over here. So in exercises 1 to 8, find the equation of the line which satisfy the given conditions. Okay, write the equation for the x and y axis. Now for x and y axis, it is pretty simple to write the equations. We know the concepts of that of lines which are parallel to the x and y axis, which are very simple lines. Let's suppose if you have this line, for this particular line, if this line passes through this point 2 over here, if this is parallel to the x axis, then you can observe that for all the points lying on this line, you have y coordinate as 2. X coordinate can be anything, but y equals 2. Now this is this particular line. But if this 2 becomes 0, that is if you talk about the x axis. If you talk about the x axis, in this particular case, the x axis, for the x axis, all points will have y coordinate 0. So equation of x axis will be y equals 0. Similarly, the equation of y-axis over here, for y-axis, what do you have? For y-axis, all points will have x coordinate 0, and yes, these are the corresponding equations of x-axis and y-axis. There's a cross over there. X-axis, for x-axis the equation is y equal to 0, and for y-axis the equation is x equal to 0. That's what you have. That's the complete solution of this first question.